You see, look, she's smiling. Does she look objectified at all? Does she look like she feels like a bimbo? She's smiling. You see, look how happy she looks. Look. What's going on, guys? Your boy RedpillCanuck back again with another YouTube video. Shout out to the Canuck Squad for being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. And of course, today's show is sponsored by the like button. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in and the subscribe button if you haven't done already. And of course, our always wonderful sponsor, RedpillCanuck.com, the Red Pill Canuck Daily Pill, where we get our news articles and weird stories from the world that we live in. And big news, ladies and gentlemen, we are also on Apple Podcast. Shout out to us. So if you can't get enough of my sweet, delectable voice, you can listen to me on Apple. And of course, we are also on Spotify. Links will be in the comments below or in the description box below, however. Or if you there's actually a link where my social media is. It's a mono link. You click on there. Literally everything is on there. I made it easy for you guys to follow your boy here. Today's story is going to be a quite interesting one. And who knew that this story, like, I had it on my radar. I was going to do a video about it, but I said, you know what? I think the world has heard a little too much about Miss Markle. Good old Meghan. Meghan spelled with an H. When I actually was writing in the topic for today's video, in the box here, scrolling right in front of you, I did not know Meghan's name had an H in it. Yeah, your boy can't spell, I guess. I didn't know it actually was spelled like that. I thought it was Meg-N, but apparently it's Meg-Hen. So, yeah, I had no idea. But anyway, I honestly thought there's a lot of stories about her. I figured, you know what, this one's just going to go blow over. Your girl's probably, just blowing off some steam, Yeah, that's... Yeah, you'll get the joke further into the video. But just remember what I said there. But anyway, that being said, I honestly thought she was just blowing off some steam. Women like to blow off steam sometimes. Ladies, you guys can back me up on this. Sometimes a girl just has to blow off steam. They want to be heard. They want to, They want that attention. And then eventually they cool off and then they're good. But this is very, very, very interesting. So let's start off right off the bat with the actual story that kind of started this snowball of debauchery and I guess you call reprehensibleness.
How dare you?
Yeah. Oh, I dare, my dear.
You?
Okay, I don't know what happened there. Anyway, let's get into the article. Meghan Markle says she was reduced to a bimbo during her time on Deal or No Deal. Let me read that title again. I was reduced to a bimbo during my time on Deal or No Deal. Yeah. I didn't do too much research on this part, but correct me if I'm wrong, didn't her career start from Deal or No Deal? Wasn't it a stepping stone for you, ma'am? I could be wrong. I never really watched any of her work, so I could be wrong. But again, Deal or No Deal is pretty much a small part that played into her career. So I personally wouldn't be knocking it if I were her, but that's basically just me. So, but you guys probably don't know what Deal or No Deal is. So give me 1 second. Your boy's going to hook you up here. So I actually thought I had this tab up, but of course I did not. So hold on a second. You or no? Give me 1 second, guys. I honestly thought I had this up. But apparently I did not. And but I think it originated in Canada first, but because good old Howie, shout out to Howie, team Milk Dud. Okay, yeah, we're gonna play a little bit of this. Give me 1 second here. No, that's actually. Oh, you guys. Oh shoot, you guys can't see it. Okay, so give me 1 second. We're gonna copy that, and we're gonna paste here, and there we go. So this basically was Deal No Deal. So for all you old heads, you know what I'm talking about. You younger guys, you don't know what you're missing. I'm telling you, you have no idea what you're missing. And for everybody on the podcast, by the way, this is a podcasted format. This will be on Apple and Spotify, as well. Yeah, you don't know what you're missing. And if you want to see what it is, just Google it or go on good old YouTube. Right, here we go. So here is how it actually, the intro was. By the way, fair use. You know what? I'm going to have to put up my fair use because I have a feeling I might get flagged on this. So you know what? There we go. Good old fair use. Expert to copyrighted material may under circumstances be quoted verbatim for the purpose of teaching, reporting, and news and research without permission or payment to the copyright holder. So, yeah, Howie, I'm hooking you up here because I don't know if the show's still on the air. But, yeah, your boy's hooking you up here. So, let's get rid of that. And this was the intro. I have to play in the beginning, but you know what? I have to add a little something to it. So, let me reduce the volume, and I'm just going to do this. Yep. Check that out. Oh, we got to hit it again. There's good old Howie Milk Dud. Shout out to the Milk Dud. But yeah, let's go back here. Look how everybody is excited for this entrance. Do you think they're excited about the briefcases? No, they're not. They're excited about these ladies here. Fellas, this is what women used to look like. This was a typical woman, an example of the ideal woman. How is that going in today in 2022? Yeah, not too well. But you know what? Again, they don't look happy. They don't look forced to be there. They don't look objectified. Look at the crowd. Like, look at the crowd. Like, they're all happy. They're cheering them on. And look, they're smiling. Look at this. You have the whole United Nations here. Look at this. You got a Kaylee here. She might be mixed. She looks a little Latina. You got my Asian chick there. Hello. She actually could be Filipina. You have my sister back here. You have a brunette. You pretty much have a well-rounded amount of beautiful ladies here. And I'm going to say that they are beautiful. Okay? Look at look what you have here. Look, they're all happy. They're smiling. Do they look miserable to be there? Do they look forced to be there? No, of course not. And look. Look at there we go. See, look. So we have some more Kayleys here. We got another sister back here. She might be Latina. Yeah, we have, I think it was like 20, how many? 25? Was it 25 cases? Let me go back again. Any excuse to go back. Yes. Okay, anyway. I'm trying to see how many cases. I think there was 25. Let's see. They're all over the place. Is that a 25 in the corner there? Let me see. Yeah, so there was 25 cases. Look at Howie. Look at Howie. What happened to my buzzer? There we go. You know what Howie's thinking. Bruh, come on. Come on. Listen, you cannot say they're not a vision of loveliness. But anyway, so basically that's what Deal or No Deal was. So back to the article, now that we had our little glimpse. I wonder if we actually have a photo of Meghan with the, I think there was on one of the articles. I'm not going to go forward because I don't want to ruin it, the flow. But there is actually, I'm not sure if there's a, you know what? Let me see if there's actually a video of Meghan. I should have did this all, my apologies. I should have this all be in the beginning. Let me give me a second here. I have a feeling if I put this up, it's just gonna. Let me see if there's actually. Oh, there we. Okay, yeah, we actually do have a. Okay, this is with news. This is with news articles, though. Let me see if I can actually get this one here. Let's see. Yeah, we work improv here, guys. Okay, the resolution is not too good on this here. I'm trying to see if I can actually get Meghan here. Oh yeah, we do actually have a clip, guys. Hold on a second. Let me go here. So we're gonna copy. We're gonna go over here, and we're gonna paste this. And yeah, we got a clip. And of course, we got an ad too. Shout out to Google. Make sure you monetize your boy on this video. Okay, so here we go. Oops. So there's Meghan right there, number 11. You know what? She wasn't bad when she was younger, but look, does she look objected to you, fellas and ladies? She doesn't look objectified anyway. She's smiling.
Mom, I think it's 11.
Of course you pick Meghan's case. I'm glad you did, because I want to see how objectified she looks. Let's see.
Okay.
But I just love how they over-dramatize everything in these game shows. I'm not want to say it's all planned and all whatever, but because I've been on a game show when I was younger. It's not planned, but they do film it, I believe, during the daytime when y'all are at work. That's your job. Anyway, continuing.
11, go.
You see, look, she's smiling. Does she look objectified at all? Does she look like she feels like a bimbo? She's smiling. Okay, a little over dramatic there. I didn't want to see. Anyway, continuing. You see, look how happy she looks. Look. Does she? Wait, hold on a second. Did it show 400 and all of a sudden it show 5? Or am I just seeing things? Oh, yeah, it did show 5. Okay, anyway. But yeah, look, she looks happy. She don't look objectified at all. But anyway, let's get into this article where she talks about this. Meghan Markle opened up about her time on Deal or No Deal while interviewing Paris Hilton. Shout out to Paris. Apparently she's a DJ now. I never heard of any of her stuff, but, good for her. Anyway, from the latest episode of her Archetypes podcast, explaining while she was thankful to be able to pay the bills as an actress, the job took a serious toll on her self-esteem. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's roll the tape again. Okay, do they look like they're being mistreated? Do they look like they're having, I don't know, anything that would impact their self-esteem? No, They look happy. They're glorified. They're liberated. And look at her. Hold on. Let me go right here. Does she look like she's objectified? Does she look like she's being told anything to, I don't know, negatively impact her self-esteem? She's dressed well. She has makeup on. She's being glorified by millions on TV. Does she look like she has any sort of self-esteem issues? No, of course not. And let's go back. Let's go back even further with our beginning intro. Look at these women here. Do they look like they have any sort of self-esteem issues? Look at the crowd. The crowd is cheering them on. They're not saying boo, oh, you SLUT or whatever. No, of course not. They're cheering them on. You think they're cheering on that they have money in them case? No, they're cheering on these beautiful, elegant females. And again, fellas, you're not going to see women like this anymore. This is the age when women would dress elegant. When women take care of themselves. When women cared what they look like. Now, do they care anymore? Of course not. No, they don't. They don't give two ish. And ladies, I know some of y'all out there is like, oh, you're objectifying. No, I'm not. I'm stating fact. Because a lot of ladies that I do see in the public, they're going out in pajama pants. They're going out in slides with socks. They're going out with oversized hoodies, no makeup, don't even comb your hair half the time. And I'm not saying all ladies, but a lot of ladies I do see out there in the wild. You don't look like these ladies here. And I'm not telling you to dress up like this all the time, but at least put a comb through your hair. At least, I don't know, boost your own self-esteem. These women, they look liberated. This was a time of, I don't know, I think this was a good time in our society where people took care of themselves. I guarantee these ladies hit the gym. I guarantee these ladies watch what they ate. They're not going through Burger King drive-thru at 2 a.m. They cared about themselves. And I'm not trying to rag on the women of today. Of course not, ladies. You're all beautiful in your special way. But I have to point what's fact is fact, because a lot of ladies out there, and I'm not saying all ladies, there are objections to the rule, of course, as in everything. But a lot of the ladies I see out there, by the way, ladies, I still love you. But I have to, I'm saying this for your betterment. But a lot of ladies out there tend to say, oh, men look dusty. Men don't do this. Men don't do that. But when we tell you women what we feel, because apparently this is the generation of feel. Everybody has to feel. Oh, let me put the right reason. I feel. Yeah. Y'all feel, but y'all don't do. Anyway, that's my rant. But seriously, guys. And this goes for you fellas, too, because you fellas be looking sloppy sometimes, too. Let's be fair here. Ladies, I gave you your dose. Fellas, it's time to get your dose, too. Pause. Some of y'all don't go to the gym anymore. Some of y'all don't take care of yourselves. Some of y'all don't, I don't know, even, again, brush your hair. I don't know what's going on with the society of 2022. I have no idea where nobody, and I'm not saying go dress up in a three-piece suit, walking down the road to go to the grocery store in the afternoon. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to dress up to go everywhere, but at least look decent. Show pride in yourselves so that way society will show pride in you. A lot of people out there are saying, oh, I'm being objectified. I'm not treated properly. Maybe because you should look in the mirror and see how you're dressed. Yes, I said it. Anyway, we went on a rant there. I am sorry, guys, but it needed to be said. But this is an example here on how society used to be. And again, society used to be simple back then. What about now? We're running out of diesel? How do we run out of diesel? Okay, that's another video. Anyway, let's get back to the article. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the article. Okay. Anyway. In the episode, the Duchess discusses her brief stint as a briefcase girl on the game show in 2006, admitting she found that there was little substance to the TV gig. Okay, let's go back to the video. Let's go back to Meghan's video. And of course, we got ad again. Shout out to Google. Now, this is just a minute clip. 1 minute. So here they are. I'm walking down the stairs. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to play it again. See, he says, okay, let me go back. Let me go back.
One take.
There. This is their job.
Mom, I think it's 11.
Of course, their job is to create suspense.
Okay. 11, go.
Okay, this is their job here.
Meghan, open the case.
See, there you go. She's acting. She looks like she cares. Probably she doesn't. But little substance, ma'am, all you have to do is open a briefcase and smile. Now, let me go back again. This is what Howie says to Meghan.
Mom?
Okay, I think I went too far back.
One take.
There we go. Open one case. That is your job. Open one case. Not cite, I don't know, whatever you learned in human studies. Or what is your take on world hunger? Or what is your take on us running out of diesel? No, of course not. Your job is to open a case. This is the easiest job to do. And when I actually did when I looked into this, you know what they get paid? I think it's like, I don't know. I think over like 50. I think close to $100,000. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But I saw one place it said 50,000, and one said 100,000, one said 150. So their numbers are all over the place. The point is, to do this, you're getting paid that much money. You know, some people have to bust their ass at Burger King dealing with a lot of people who love Whoppers, and they get paid half the amount that she's making. Like, seriously. You're getting paid. You know what? Let me look into this, because I remember seeing it. Let me see. Okay, how much does... Okay, I don't know what just happened there. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want that. Apparently, Mac wants me to do dictation. Pause. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're gonna go to good old Wikipedia. This is know how much the show makes. I don't care how much the show makes. You know, I should type in briefcase girl. Girl. Would help if I could spell case. I can't. What the heck? Okay, let's see. See if that actually comes up with anything. Wow. Okay, you know what? This was actually this was done in 2018. I don't see an updated one. But you know what? I do apologize. I actually was wrong. I am the first to admit when I am wrong. Yep, I was wrong. Oh, actually, this is actually another article. I was actually looking for this article earlier, but you know what? We're going to copy and paste this here, and I'm going to show you something very interesting. So this was Meghan back in the day. This is her young self getting her bag. Shout out to her. Can't disrespect that. But here's the thing. Now, where is it? Okay, it looks like she was getting paid £800 per episode, I think. Is that what it's saying? This is her in her younger days here. But actually, oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Filming up to 4 episodes a day. Again, it's probably done in the daytime. Sometimes girls took home more than $23,000 a week. And an intense schedules followed by weeks off allowed her time for auditions. She was getting paid 23 up to 20, actually took home more. My apologies, more than $23,000 a week. $23,000 a week. $23,000 a week. Now let's do the math for all them normies out there. Y'all, something you can't add, but I'll add it for you. Just kidding. I shouldn't really throw shade at people that can't add because sometimes I can't read. But yeah, let's multiply this by 23. This is in US dollars, by the way. That's how much she was making in a 52-week period. Are you kidding me? That's how much she was making. Listen, I would, okay, if you felt objectified, whatever, my apologies to you. But for half of this money, even quarter of this money, a lot of you are being objectified and are not complaining because it's money. You're getting paid this amount. Some people will never hit this amount. Some ladies on OnlyFans don't even hit this amount. And they're showing a lot more. All you're doing, ma'am, here, all you're doing is opening a briefcase.
Mom, I think
Okay.
it's 11.
Okay, they overact here sometimes.
11, go.
Okay, but this is what you're doing for $23,000 a week. This is what you're doing. I don't want to see. I love that. Shout out to her mom. Well, that's not Megan's mom. This is this girl's mom here. But anyway, this is what you're doing for $23,000 a week. You're smiling. You're looking gorgeous. And you have millions of fans adoring you. And you're complaining. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow. I'm shocked. I'm appalled. I am reprehended. I don't know.
How dare you?
Yes. How dare you, ma'am? Where is it? That's not what I want to show. Where's my article at? I'm so I lost my article. Where'd my article go? Okay, you know what? I got it on this side here. But here's the thing, and I actually just noticed this. She did mention something very interesting here, so I don't know where my article disappeared to. Oh, I think I overwrote my article. Shout out to me. Oh yeah, because I did it over the calculator. Okay, here we go. There we go. She actually wrote this above. So this was written above. So apparently she stood there for hour after hour trying not to shiver, her feet sore from some cheap heels, a painted smile on her face. She thought of the paycheck at the end of the week. Are you kidding me? Isn't that what everybody in society does now? How about the girl at good old Burger King or McDonald's standing there, smiling, taking your order and looking at you and thinking, you don't need no extra large fries, ma'am, and you don't need to supersize that drink. But does she come out and say that? Of course not. Because it's a job and you're getting paid. And of course that person is also sore on their feet. But ma'am, you're getting $23,000 freaking dollars a week to do that. To do that. Anyway, let's get back to the main article. I just had to show that because I am shocked. I am appalled. I am reprehensible. Well, not really, but anyway. Okay, where's my spot here? Okay, here we go. In an episode, the Duchess on her briefs. Okay, yeah, I've read that part already. Okay, yeah, little substance TV gig. I had also studied international relations in college, and there were times I was on the set at Deal or No Deal and thinking back to my time working as an intern at the U.S. Embassy in Argentina and Buenos Aires and being in a motorcade with security of Treasury at the time and being valued specifically for my brain. Here, I was valued for something quite the opposite. Are you kidding me, ma'am? Now, let's go back to the video here again. Or let's go back to the article. This article here. Now, to be fair, back then, she was not a bad-looking woman. She filled out in all the right places, which is probably why she got the job. Ma'am, you look beautiful here. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to rag on you. Fair is fair. You look good. But this is what you're getting paid for. Women on OnlyFans get paid to take off their damn clothes and bang whatever is possible to make maybe not even a quarter of what you're making on this show. Can somebody help me make this make sense? You're getting paid more than a lot of women. Like, there's women on OnlyFans who only make... Actually, there was one woman, and I'm not going to pull up that article, but I remember seeing it. You guys can Google it if you want. There was a woman on there. This was during pandemic time. She was on there for 3 months, and all she made was $700. You're making $23,000 a week to smile, to look beautiful, to basically monetize what God blessed you with. Cheese himself blessed you with perky boobies, and I can't see her ass, but I'm pretty sure she has a nice ass as well. Shout out to Harry. Yeah, I'm not objectifying your wife. Don't come after me. But fair is fair. She's a good-looking woman. She's still, she's not my type. I don't really like the freckles too much that she has. I think maybe the concealer kind of concealed it. That's what concealers do. They conceal. But I'm going to be fair. She's not a bad-looking woman. She's monetized. She was monetizing her beauty. You don't need brains for it. If you can basically do things and not have to monetize yourself, then why not? Like, seriously, why the heck not? But anyway, let's get back into the article. The former Suit star explained that she and all the models she worked with were given spray tan vouchers every week and made to line up at various stations before tapings to get their lashes done, extensions put in, and bras padded. So this might not be her boobies here. It might be enhanced. But still, a lot of you ladies do this to go on dates. And are they paying you $23,000 a week? Of course not. You're getting paid to do the... Anyway, let me continue. There was a cookie cutter idea of precisely what we were to look like. It was solely about beauty, not necessarily about brains. Again, do I really have to play this again and what your job was? Do I really have to play this again? I'm not going to. Continuing. Where am I? Oh, here we go. When I look back at the time, I'll never forget this one detail. Moments before I had to get on stage, there was a woman who ran the show, and she'd be backstage, and I can still hear her. She couldn't properly pronounce my name at the time, and I knew who she was talking to because she'd go, "Markle, suck it in. Markle, suck it in." You ladies do that when you go on dates. Some of y'all ladies, again, I love you. When you go on dates, and fellas, you know what? You're guilty of doing this too. You got a little pooch. You got a little fanny pack where your stomach is. You know, you got a little airbag there. You suck it in. What's wrong with that? Hell, I suck it in sometimes. Anyway. Eventually, she was able to quit that job and go on to bigger and better things. And while she would always be thankful for the opportunity. Oh boy. What she is not thankful for is how it made her feel, which was not smart. Let me put this. Let me read this again. What she is not thankful for is how it made her feel, which was not smart. Now, I'm not trying to rag on her. I'm not trying to insult her in any way. But, ma'am, fact of the matter is, you're getting paid almost 30 grand a week to do this. A lot of people will never see this opportunity in their lifetime, in 2, 3, 4, 50, 11 lifetimes. And you were lucky to land this. Anyway. And by the way, I was surrounded by smart women on the stage with me, but that wasn't the focus of why we were there. I would end up leaving with this pit in my stomach, knowing that I was so much more than being objectified on stage. I didn't like being forced to be all looks and little substance, and that's how I felt at that time, being reduced to a specific archetype, the word bimbo. Excuse me. Wow. You don't look like you're complaining in this video here, ma'am. You look quite happy. Even in this photo here. You look happy. You don't look objectified at all. And I guarantee you probably, and you even said earlier in the article, you were thinking about the checks. That's why you're probably smiling. You were thinking about the checks, which a lot of us do. Nobody likes their job. It's called a job. They call it a job for a reason. Trust me, if it was fun, it'd be called play. Anyway, let's finish up this article here. Wrong article. There we go. During her conversation with Hilton, the heiress also revealed that she was a cast of the opposite. Okay. She basically was talking. Okay, you know what? This is okay. This is talking about Paris. Okay, so anyway, we don't need to know about Paris. Paris, shout out to you, but you're not the focus of this story today. So anyway, so this was unleashed onto the public, And some people were oohing and awing, and there was split reactions on this. Some people agreed with her. Some people didn't. A lot of people didn't, actually. Be here or there. But of course, good old Toronto Star had to kick in and give their take on it. And I'm going to read this and try not to laugh. Meghan Markle says she felt like a bimbo on Deal or No Deal. Now she's dangerously annoying. Yeah. How long is this article? Okay, this is basically I guess this is his take on it. Shout out to Vinay Menon. He's a columnist at the Toronto Star. All right, let's get into it. It's shameful that the Duchess of Sussex is ashamed of her time on Deal or No Deal instead of expressing gratitude for the events that led to her game show to royalty. Now, to be fair, she probably didn't realize she was going to be royalty. You see, there's a photo of her. And you know what? Again, she didn't look bad back then. I'm not saying she looks bad now. But again, this is what you're getting paid close to $30,000 a week for. To look magnificent and have fans oogle over you. And you have an issue with this? Anyway, continue with the article. Let's pretend Deal or No Deal is a university and Markle is the prof. This is alternate reality. She's an astrophysicist who teaches Big Bang, but she is forced to wear a red mini dress or silk gowns with a plunging neckline. In her lecture, she can't talk so much as the emote and grin while opening a briefcase. In this scenario, we could all understand why Professor Markle might feel like a bimbo. And we agree to the sentiment she shared this week on her podcast. There is a very cookie-cutter idea of precisely what we should look like. We are solely about beauty, not necessarily about brains. Back to reality. Deal or No Deal is not a university more than The Price is Right. It is an inflammatory newsletter published. Okay, he's talking about as the game show, a franchise. It doesn't. Okay. As long before she was the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle was one of 26. Okay, I was wrong. There was 26 briefcases on the U.S. version. Now she has regrets. As she said this week in her brief stint on her show, I would end up leaving with this pit in my stomach knowing that I was so much more than being objectified on stage. Frankly, we are all much more than we do for a living. Again, a lot of people were, and guys, ring in on this in the comment section. A lot of people, and you know what? Maybe I should go full screen for this. A lot of people go above and beyond for their job. Let's be fair. A lot of people love their job. They'll go the extra mile. They do not get paid even 10%. Sometimes not even 5% of what she makes, and they bust their ass. Do they cry and complain? Of course they do. But they appreciate it. Ma'am, all you have to do is open a frickin' briefcase. What brain do you need to open a briefcase? What, is there a combination involved to open it to show what is revealed? Is there real money in there? No, you're opening a frickin' briefcase. You're getting paid 30 grand to open a frickin' briefcase. What brains do you need? Anyway. Wow. We work primarily to pay our bills, which everybody does. Actually, no, I skipped a part here. That is the nature of modern existence. We work primarily to pay our bills, which is precisely what Dior allowed Markle to do in 2006 when she was an aspiring actress. So she wasn't on any shows at this time, it looks like. I could be wrong. Maybe she was on cameos or whatever. I really don't know. I don't know her career, to be honest with you. And I'm going to be very honest. I didn't even know Meghan until maybe either Suits. And I never even watched that show. Or when she got involved with Prince Harry. By the way, again, shout out to Prince Harry. But on her podcast this week with Paris Hilton, the Duchess eliminated how producers didn't care about her international relations she studied in college, or asked about her time as an intern at the U.S. Embassy in Argentina, where she was valued specifically for her brain. I don't think they cared. This is what Meghan, if you're watching, shout out to you. But this is what they cared about. This is what they cared about. If your boobs were perky and your ass was set just right, she did have a butt back then. This is what they cared about. If you look good for the audience, you're hired. They don't care about your brain. They don't care. If you feel objectified, that's just basically what it is. They don't care. You're there to do a job. It's the same thing with a model. When a model is wearing a two-piece bikini, a stringy bikini. Shout out to the stringy bikinis out there. If you're paid to do modeling and wear a string bikini, do you think they care that you're a Harvard graduate? Do you think they care that you were an intern? Do you think they care that you have a brain at all?
Nope.
Of course not. Let's be fair here, guys. Let's wake up to reality. You're there to do a job, and your body is your job. There's nothing wrong with that. Ladies, there's nothing wrong with that. If you can monetize yourself in a positive way. And that's another thing, too. How do you know you weren't doing more? Maybe you were aspiring younger ladies out there to take care of themselves. How do you know you weren't doing that? How do you know you weren't being a role model to a lot of young ladies? Did you ever think of that? No, you just cared about me. Anyway. In contrast, I was being valued for something quite the opposite. Yeah. It's also why we don't access therapeutic masseuse on their experience of the... Wow, okay, I get what he's saying here. I can't pronounce this, but I get what he's saying. Mesiotima? Ancient mesiotima? So basically he's saying you're going there for a massage. They don't care about your brain either. You're there to do a job. I have no doubt that there are NFL cheerleaders who could join a huddle and suggest in the great offense play, but that's not their job. There's a reason why male Calvin Klein models do not tag an ad with their somber analysis of the war in Ukraine with the geopolitical remnants. It's not their job, which is true again. When you're in the industry to objectify, or I don't want to say objectify, where you're using your body to make money. And I know that might sound like something it's not supposed to, but it is what it is. If you got it, do it. It's paying the bills. And I'm not encouraging any of that, but okay, you know what? Let me rephrase that because you guys are probably going to go in the comment section, oh, you're approving prostitution or something. Basically, God blessed you with a certain physique. Why not use it for your advantage? That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway. Nobody held a bazooka to Markle's head and demanded that she be one of the 26 hotties in slinky matching outfits on Deal or No Deal. She auditioned for the gig and presumably uncorked champagne after getting it. that job was a stepping stone, a TV set staircase to be navigated in stilettos. Suddenly, Markle had a steady income, better than most tenured professors, was in a union with health insurance, and had TV exposure that would lead her to her future role of Suits. So this was actually her stepping stone. So I technically was right. So this actually got her into this show, which actually was pretty good, I heard. I never watched it again. But it got her future role into Suits. So this is a good thing. Without deal or no deal, you could argue Markle might now be a hostess in a Rainbow Bar and Grill and married to a landscaper who is a screenwriter in a rom-com who hopefully stars Meg Ryan. But instead of giving a shout out to Lady Luck, instead of expressing gratitude to the cosmic sequence of events that led to her from game show to royalty, Markle is flailing in the quicksand of okay, anyway. Wow, okay, I'm not going to read this whole thing because I get the point what he's trying to make here, so I don't want to, drive the point too home where it kind of seems like a rant. But do you think it stops there, ladies and gentlemen? Nope, because guess what happened? A stylist from Deal or No Deal claps back at the bimbo comment. And there she is again. I think this is the stylist here. Yeah, I think this is the stylist. And there's Meghan again. You see, look, she doesn't look like she's being objectified at all. Well, yeah. Oh, actually, she was probably in that clip that I played in the beginning because they were wearing the same blue dress. She's not a bad-looking woman, I'm telling you. But you know what? It is what it is. God bless you with these characteristics. Why not capitalize on it? Like, seriously. Anyway. So there's a video here. We're going to do fair use. Actually, yeah, we'll do fair use again. Why not? Why not do fair use? Expert to copyright material may under circumstance be quoted verbatim for the purpose of reporting, teaching, and research without permission from or payment to the copyright holder. Shout out to Page 6 Style. And let's take that down. So we're going to play this video here. I wonder if there's actually any talking or is it just music? It's only a minute, so we'll take the risk and we'll play it. Okay, there we go.
It was solely about beauty and not necessarily about brains.
Oh, so I believe that was actually Meghan talking, so continuing.
I didn't like feeling forced to be all looks and little substance.
Ma'am, you weren't being forced. You weren't being forced. You were getting paid close to 30 grand a week to do this. Hell, give me 5 grand a week and I'll do it. Bring me them heels, I'll put it on. Give me that dress, I'll put it on. Hey, listen, it's 2022. What's the word? I identify as a deal on. I identify myself as a suitcase girl. For 5 grand, hell yeah, I'd do it. Anyway. You guys get what I'm saying. Anyway. Continuing.
And that's how it felt for me at the time. Being reduced to this specific archetype.
The word bimbo.
And that's her right there. That's her right there. She looks happy, doesn't she? Okay, is that all she's going to say? Is that it? Oh.
I was thankful for the job, but not for how it made me feel.
Oh my God, seriously? Oh my God, I felt so objectified. Wait, hold on a second. Let me get a few $100 bills and dry my tears. Anyway, continuing.
which was not smart. And by the way, I was surrounded by smart women on that stage with me.
Yes, and did they complain? No, they didn't. They were getting paid a great amount of money to do very little work. And I'm not trying to belittle the work that they do because I know it takes a lot to look the way they do. And I'm not trying to say they're ugly women. They're very beautiful women. Like I said in the beginning. But to just basically open a briefcase, anybody could do that. Let's be fair. Anybody can open a frickin' briefcase and smile. They could get paid $30,000 a week, almost $30,000 a week. Yeah, anyway.
But that wasn't the focus of why we were there. And I would end up leaving with this pit in my stomach, knowing that I was so much more than what was being objectified.
Okay, well, you know what? If that was the case and you felt like that, then why didn't you quit? Why didn't you quit when you felt that pit in your stomach? Would you be on Suits now? Would you have expanded your career?
Nope.
Would you marry Prince Harry?
Nope.
Would you be the woman you are today?
Nope.
Would you have this podcast?
Nope.
Would Spotify invest all this money in you? Pause. And not, because apparently I heard her podcast not making that much money. Allegedly. But would you have this opportunity to be on Spotify?
Nope.
Would you be where you are today?
Nope.
Then I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea what to tell you. I ain't got words. Anyway, let's get into the article here. Good old stylist coming to the defense. Meghan Markle can't strike up a deal here. Diana C., who served as the costume designer for Deal or No Deal, took to Instagram on Friday to defend her work after the Duchess of Sussex said on her Archetypes podcast about being a model on the game show made her feel like a bimbo. The stylist, who said it has been a rough week after hearing Markle claim that she was objectified while starring for the game show, wrote a lengthy post following the Royals' new podcast episode. I had the privilege to design the looks for Deal or No Deal, and all the women, and of course Howie, wrote, adding, she had thoughts of a lot of this and wouldn't change a thing. There was a mission at work to do the best we could, take care of our full team, and treat everyone with respect, which they earned and deserved, which is very true. I'm pretty sure Meghan had fans during this show. I'm pretty sure of that. The Hollywood stylist went on to write that the woman gained such amazing opportunities, including other TV roles, being on Oprah, and starting businesses, and more, calling to game shows a launch pad for many. Indeed, Markle herself got her big break in the early Onto the Game show, in which she appeared from 2006 to 2007. She was there about a year before landing her starring role in Suits in 2011. On one episode of Archetypes, which she features as a guest, Markle acknowledged that she was thankful for the job, but it made her feel not smart. Yeah. The mom of two, who stepped out of the shopping trip over a weekend following backlash remarks, went on to say that she left feeling that, went on to say she left the set feeling that I was so much more than I was objectified on stage. I didn't like being forced to be in all looks and little substance, and that's how it made me feel at the time, being reduced to the specific archetype, the word bimbo. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Is there anything else here? So basically, yeah. So the stylist stepped out and it's like, yeah, nah. We make everybody look good. We treat them with respect, which is true. And we actually have another article here. Of course. You see the stylist hit back. Of course, the models are going to come out too. Yep. Deal or no deal models hit back at Meghan Markle's bimbo claims. You know what you were signing up for. Of course you did. Of course you did. And I'm glad that other models are coming out and stating the truth. You knew what you were getting into, ma'am. They had basically in your contract what you're responsible for, what your roles are, and what you're going to get paid to do. You knew this getting in. Bimbo or no bimbo? Fellow former case beauty Donna Feldman told the Post that she doesn't feel the same way about her time on Deal or No Deal as Markle does. I disagree that I or anyone on the show were ever treated like a bimbo. Interesting. Markle claimed on her podcast episode released Tuesday that the game show treated the women like bimbos while speaking about the term with Paris Hilton. Markle appeared on season 2 of 2006. While she is grateful for the job, she was 25 and felt she was only valued for her looks. Of course, ma'am, you're 25 years old. Of course. Tell me what 25-year-old is not valued for their looks. Okay, this is actually Donna here. She ain't bad. She's kind of a plain Jane. I actually like plain Janes because you know what to expect in the morning. No, seriously. Okay, what is going on here? What is this? Okay, yeah, this is another story I was going to do. So yeah, we're just going to ignore that. Where is it? I would end up leaving it. Okay, yeah, this is basically Meghan talking again. Talking about having the pit in her stomach. But Feldman told the Post she disagrees since an actress should understand the part she's playing. Exactly. Of course, you know what we're signing up for. And when you're hired as a briefcase beauty, I guess that's what they called him, Feldman said, I've gotten opportunities in my career based off the way I look. But it's my brains, personality, and work ethic that help seal the deal to get me the job and the client and to get clients to continue to hire me on a regular basis. Shout out to her. I'm going to give her a round of applause. That is a very, very mature answer. Like, seriously. You could be the most beautiful woman in the world, but if you ain't got no damn brains to go through the contract or to have any sort of worth ethic, then you ain't getting no job. Let's be frank. But she's right. She's absolutely right. It's up to the woman to decide what experience will empower her or use it as an excuse to seek attention, she added. Feldman did admit that the women were judged on their looks, but noted that in this was a minor part of the job, which helped her book other gigs. And this actually was her in 2016. She still ain't bad. Still ain't bad. There's Meghan again. Much more in this article. Oh, there's actually some more. Okay. Oh, we got a few other models here. Okay. We got a few other models giving their take. Okay. It wasn't the best feeling for any woman. Self-esteem. Okay, this is Meghan talking again. She's talking about the bimbo thing again. Okay, here we go. So Feldman isn't the only former briefcase beauty who had a positive experience. So this is actually Patricia Cara in season 2 here. She has a positive experience here. There we go. So Patricia Cara, who starred in every episode of Deal or No Deal, told the Post that she doesn't remember ever being treated like a bimbo. She does, however, recall Markle being nice and quiet, but mostly kept to herself. It's unfortunate that not everyone can find happiness in the things they decide to do. Cara said that Markle's negative comments about her time on the show, noting she's not the only model to appear in all. Noting she's the only model to appear in all 3 versions of the show. So, wait, hold on a second. Who? Oh, so Cara basically, so Patricia was was on all 3 versions of the show. So apparently there was 3 versions, I guess. I guess maybe one that was filmed in Canada, one that was filmed international, one that was filmed in the US, I guess. I don't know. I remember a group of hardworking, strong-minded, independent women that focused on success and the entertainment industry, she added. There we go. So earlier this week, former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Claudia Johnson also shot down Markle's claims. Now Meghan Jordan wrote, okay, here we go. Oh, okay. So basically, she's talking to Meghan here. So she's responding to Meghan. So Jordan, who actually I believe was on the show, she's actually right here. Let me see if I can click that here. So this is for context. This is Jordan here. She's 49. She ain't bad. So let's go back to let's click back to the article here. There we go. Let's see what Jordan had to say. Sorry, these ads are popping up all over the place now. There we go. For clarity, yes, getting a modeling gig on a game show isn't necessarily about your intellect, but every show, the executive producer picks 5 models with the most outgoing and fun personalities to place mics on who they knew would engage with the contestants. Interesting. So you had an opportunity to speak. Jordan said being on the game show from 2005 to 2009 helped her further her career. I actually enjoyed my experience working on Deal or No Deal, she said. It was a step on a ladder I've been ascending for 25 years, that paid all my bills. Deal or No Deal never treated us like bimbos. We got many opportunities because of that show. That's the kind of opportunity that is what you make of it. If you show up and don't engage, then you'll get checked. Then you'll check and not get much out of it. But if you show up and seize your moments, then no limits of what you can do with this opportunity. Again, and also that's the same thing with every acting job out there, I believe. I do know a few actresses. And yeah, it is what it is. They're not going to engage or motivate people who are not outgoing, who are just there and kind of moping around. I want to say she's not moping around. I'm going to be fair. She's not moping around, but still. You had plenty of opportunities. Many doors opened because of this for you. Like I honestly wouldn't, I don't know if she's doing this for attention, allegedly, but my opinion on this is that because she's, and I'm going to go full screen for this. I'm going to go full screen. And this, again, this is alleged. This is my opinion on this. Meghan right now is a mother of two. All this stuff that she did in her career was when she was single. Maybe she does have regrets for what she did in her past, and she doesn't want her kids to to follow in her footsteps. So maybe deep down she does have some regrets what she did. I don't know what she did allegedly. Aside from this, maybe she did more. That's not near here or there. It's not a conversation that we should be having. This is a conversation she should have with Cheest. Cheest himself. But the point is that maybe she does have some sort of regret. And now she's coming out about it. But here's the thing. And I actually found this clip. And this is on YouTube. Good old YouTube. So, yeah. You're ashamed about being on Deal or No Deal and being called a bimbo. Okay. But apparently Meghan was also on an episode, actually the first episode of 90210 in 2008, and fair use. I don't know who I'm fair using for this. I don't know. Was it Warner Brothers or I don't know. But we're going to put our fair use again for the last time. Expert to copyrighted material may under circumstance be quoted verbatim for the purpose of teaching, reporting, yada, yada, yada. No payment to the copyright holder. You know the drill. This is a scene from the first episode of good old 90210 in 2008. And is indeed a saucy scene. Viewer discretion. Should I put my discretion up as well? Should I? I don't know. Maybe I should. Where's my disclaimer? Okay, we're going to get rid of the topic here. Oh, wait. No, we don't want to do that. Hold on a second. Maybe I shouldn't. There we go. Let's put our disclaimer up. Viewer discretion is advised. We promote no hate or harm here at the RedpillCanuck channel of your life choices and whatever you want to do with your life, even if you have regrets. We have no ill will or no shame upon you. So let's roll the clip of good old Meghan in 2008. You're ashamed to be a bimbo on a game show that is loved by millions? Well, how about this clip?
You go have your reunion. See you on the hall.
You got Tyrone all happy. He has a little kick in his step with it, that Kaylee, doesn't he? Anyway, continuing. By the way, again, this was 2008. Ladies, take note. Continuing. So I'm guessing this is her boyfriend here. But, yeah. Fellas, lady, if you have kids, you might want them to leave the room at this point. And also, King Charles, you might want to leave the room if you're watching this as well. Harry, you maybe you've seen this. If you haven't, maybe you don't want to see this either. Who's that? Oh, someone's getting a top off, yo. And look who it is. Oh, boy. Yep. Oh, my God. Yep. Yep. Let's play that again.
You go have your reunion. See you on the hall.
Ah! Wait. Okay, I gotta play this part again. I know this is not part of the video, but watch this. Look at my boy Tyrone here. Look at how he's checking out that Kaylee. Hello. Yeah. That's right. You got the fries for that shake? Look how happy he looks at it. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to play this again. Because look at this. Look how he has a kick in his step. Look at that. Woohoo! Yo, my man has a kick in his step. A little gallop in his trollop. Anyway, let's see. Good old objectified, I mean. Poor Meghan. I wasn't thought about my brains. Yet, here, good old Meghan is worrying about how people feel about her brains while she's giving brain. But I don't see you going after this and saying, oh, the cast members of 90210 objectified me. No, I don't see you doing that. Look at that. You're worried about your brains and you're giving brain. Even she's in shock. It's like, oh my God, how could you?
How dare you?
Yep. And look at that look. Oh my God. Oh, even she's like, wow. Wow. Ay. Sorry, I just hit my headset on the microphone. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't know why she's complaining now, honestly. My take on this, allegedly, is because she's a mother, she has kids, and I guess she doesn't want her daughter looking at this and maybe following the same path that she did. You never know, allegedly. But yeah, a very interesting story. I honestly didn't realize that it was going to snowball into this. And again, that's Meghan in her younger days. Again, she wasn't a bad looking woman. She's not a bad looking woman now, but just remember where you came from. Pause. We all come from somewhere. Oh, Jesus Christ, pause. How can I word this? Okay, we all originate. There we go. We all originate from somewhere. And usually it's a stepping stone. Usually it is, I would say it's a blessing because it leads to bigger things. So, ladies, gentlemen, if you're out there in a dead-end job and you feel like it's not going anywhere, just think in the back of your head, maybe it's going to lead to something good. You just never know. I feel that every job gives you the tools and the experience to, to better yourself and to equip you to get even a better job. You just never know. You never know what the future holds. Cheest has a plan for us all. Shout out to Cheest. But anyway, that being said, that's going to be it for today's episode. Make sure you like and subscribe. And of course, shout out to RedpillCanuck.com. We get all our daily news and weird stories and whatnot. And also our podcast is going to be on here as well. And also, if you want to listen to this podcast again and listen to my seductive voice, I am on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. Links are going to be in the description box below, as well as my mono link. You can click on there and all my social media handles are on there. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Make sure you like and subscribe on the way out, and I will see you on the next one. Later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button, and to check out our more recent uploads, check here on the top left, and to check out our playlist, check here on the top right. And
make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And also check out our Quick Hits channel, which is also located down below for our more bite-sizable content. I'll see you guys in the next one.